What the hell is happening here in Purifica? Yeah, I mean, seriously, 5 years, unmatched. You can try, but it's not the same. What's up everybody, my name is Reggie Cox and in this video we are going to talk even more about Purifica. So ladies and gentlemen, you already know this product has been unmatched for the last 4 years. And during those 4 years we received many feedback about the performance, about the use of the product. And this feedback we'd like to transfer back to you. So we found a couple of new things. We have fine-tuned this product even more. We have changed some dilutions, some working ethics that we have inside of the video, and we would like to show you the consistency of what we call inside our acid range products. Because the online discussion of pH levels is still going on, and we would like to give some clarification about what these acid products actually can do to get some visualization, so make it more understandable for you how amazing this product actually is. So we're going to divide the video in 3 sections. You will get some live action and product evaluation. You will get a very nice section where we're going to explain everything about the consistency of acidic products inside of Purifica. And then we're going to talk about the fine-tuning we did with this product to make it even more innovative than it already was. Until this day, still unmatched in decontaminating your vehicle. A limescale dropout as the world has never seen before. One of my favorites, Purifica. As I told you in the first section of the video, the first thing we need to do is clarify some context into the acidic world, and nobody else better than the man standing next to me, one of the 2 legendary chemical guys, Giacomo. And Giacomo is going to tell us everything about acidic stability or consistency. Am I already using words that I should not be using as a detailer?
Don't worry, you're doing fine.
Thanks so much, man. That's always the most difficult part of my job, is to try to explain this genius into normal English. It's second to impossible. Might as well start reading Chinese. It's basically the same thing. So what we're going to do here today, Giacomo, could you give us some clarification of the setup we have in front of us?
So Reggie, the main purpose of this test is to use simple tools that you can have in your house and test the efficiency of acidic products. In this specific case scenario, we bought food supplements. It is based on calcium carbonate, which is the same component of limescale.
Okay.
So we're going to test the acidic power versus calcium carbonate of different products, different competitors of Purifica. So first thing first, what happens to these food supplements? With just mere water, we have a sealed bottle of water. I'm gonna show you. Simply pour water to the glass. Can take a peel and throw into water. If you see normal conditions, so with tap water or bottled water with a pH almost neutral, so 7, you can see the peel dissolves but doesn't have any chemical reaction whatsoever. Second, we have these practical glass jars. We're gonna use to dilute products and test pills of food supplements, aka calcium carbonate. We're gonna dilute every single product. So first, Labo stands for Purifica, and other 1, 2, 3, and 4 different main competitors on the market in different dilutions from 1 to 20 to 1 to 10, and finally the most concentrated one, 1 to 5. Let's see what happens. Now, sorry guys, I have to bring in a very professional-ish pH meter. It is an instrument that measures exactly pH level. We have an electrode. Its purpose is to detect the amount of hydrogen ions contained into the solution, and then it provides a pH value, of course, in pH scale. Remember, it is a logarithmic scale from 1 to 14. So, as you can see, calcium carbonate alone gives to the water solution an average pH of 8.37, 8.40. That's because the salt creates a slight reaction with the molecules of water, providing oxidized ions into the solution and rising up the pH from 7 to almost 8.5. It is called alkaline hydrolysis. I promise it's the last technical term we're gonna use in this video. Now, third part, we're gonna use another technical instrument, which is a professional technical scale. This is needed to nail exactly the dilutions of products. This is a little bit rough because it handled a lot of my experiments. But, you know, a shiny armor has never been tested in a battle. Here we go. Glass jar, Labo Cosmetica, 1 to 5. So, if math assists us, that means we pure 20 grams of products and 100 grams of water. I've prepared products and tap water to do all the dilutions. You can see in this case maybe a shampoo is not really useful because it stands on the bottom and you have to steer a little bit to solve. Now guys, dilutions have been made, but for the sake of science, we're going to measure pH level of each product in dilution at various rates. Let's start with dilution 1 to 5. Let's start from the first incognito product. I peek a little bit. Okay, 3.36. We have a stable measure. Okay, now what we do is wash out a little bit our polycarbonate electrode. Then proceed with the second measurement. Cool, it's the first to break the barrier of pH 3 with a value of 1.45. pH value of 1. The lowest among the 5 samples.
Okay, just nobody can say afterwards, oh, you put the pill before the other one, so I have to be like a cryptic. This is not a natural position for a human being. 3, 2, 1,
go!
Come on. You see the one, huh? The one that had the strongest, the first one to break the 3 pH, the 3 pH is the most one, but I mean, what the hell is happening here in Purifica?
The calcium carbonate in this situation will simulate the mineral deposits inside of the car. calcium carbonate inside of each of these solutions by the power of the chemical alone. So the chemical itself having the power to dissolve any of these mineral deposits that you could find on your car. And as you can see here with Purifica, the calcium carbonated pill is almost completely being dissolved. Whilst we're looking at the competitors here, you see that the dissolving power, or the power to dissolve from the chemical itself, is 0 to none, and very close, maybe the competitor number 4 that is a little bit dissolving. But as you can see, the other ones behave almost similar like the initial glass of water we used.
So about 5 minutes have been passed. Now we're gonna check pH level within the pill of calcium carbonate. First one. Okay. 499. Stable measurements. Here we go. Sorry.
Rising! It's still rising!
503. Good.
Oh boy, this is going to over exceed the other one. I got a feeling this is going to stop at 5.5. Ladies and gentlemen, the silence in the studio here is absolutely stunning. You have 3 people staring at a screen like the world is going to burn. It's unbelievable.
524. 25.
Giacomo, at what point are we arriving to the point that it's absolutely doing anything anymore? I mean, but we're almost getting close to neutral.
I would say around 6 pH we can consider almost neutral. Meaning if there weren't surfactants in products, you can drink the solution because it's pH 6 is even safer than Coca-Cola or lemon juice.
That's insane.
574. Okay.
Oh my, we started at 1. I had to make it 103. What was the measurement? I forgot, but this is, oh my God.
$5.42.
Come on, Purifica. Show us your magic.
$3.97. Stable measurement.
So considering it's a logarithmic scale, that means that Purifica is 1,000 times stronger than the other ones? Sounds great, right? 1,000 times stronger than all your competitors.
Yes, about 10 times stronger.
10 times.
So guys, what evidences we've collected so far? Well, actually, Purifica managed to dissolve calcium carbonate quicker and more efficiently, but the most important thing, its pH in dilution remained low and stable even after it worked. Oh guys, you're still here? Well, I can show you what happens when we increase the dilution of these products. For entertaining sake, we're going to speed up the footage so you can see the results, but don't get bored with tiny and technical details.
Moving on to the 1 to 10 dilution. Taking our base pH values at the 1 to 10 dilution, adding the pill, and here comes the trick, because as soon as you start raising the dilution, the pH level is also rising, and as soon as it comes into contact with the contamination, it should stay stable. So if you put the products, the competitors, onto the surface, you have to do multiple times in combination with mechanical action to generate even a little bit of decontamination values. As you can see, a 1 to 10 of Purifica is absolutely powerful enough to do it by himself.
I don't want to point the obvious, but if you can see, the very big difference is that Purifica keeps this hazy look in the solution, even 1 to 10. That means, of course, that it works better on calcium carbonate pills.
We're immediately going to jump to the 1 to 20 dilution. Here comes a dilution that we often use inside of our decontamination wash, step 2 in the 2 pH Purifica. And you can see the amount of the pH level is jumping even if you start increasing the dilution. And the stability of what Purifica can provide, even if you raise the dilutions above levels. Adding the pill, speeding up the process. Now even you can see, even at a 1 to 20 dilution, the chemical power of Purifica alone is still able to do a dissolvation action to the calcium carbonated pill. So as soon as you start increasing the dilutions, the mechanical action of the wash itself becomes more important than you can imagine. The chemical itself has a performance level, but in combination with your arm and the mechanical action during the wash, you can provide a full decontamination, even in high dilutions with Purifica.
So, perfect testing being done here. I'm seriously impressed, but there is a part of me that wants more. I need more confirmation that what we can provide is epically awesome and legendary at the same time.
Okay, I hear you. What do you mind?
I'm saying that I'm a Dutch guy, I don't like to spend money very much, so is there, you know, I mean seriously, we're changing dilutions every single time. We found that other dilutions very effective. What about 1 to 100, 200, 400, 1 to 1000? What? I mean, what? What can we do?
Challenge accepted.
The reason I'm asking for this dilution is because we found out that by itself, a 1 to 100, a 1 to 200, and 1 to 400 still are effective. However, herein comes the mechanical action. So, when you make a dilution of 1 to 400, this is the part where it needs to be mechanically activated. So you get the double action. The 1 to 400 chemical plus the mechanical action of the washing. That is the benefit. The other dilutions work perfectly fine on the surface with the chemical itself, as you could see in the 1 to 5, 10 and 20 dilution.
Now the 1 to 200 dilution, you can see that the competitors also are already neutral, almost a drinkable solution. But probably, as Giacomo said, if there weren't any surfactants in there, you could drink that. Now, pH neutral wash doesn't have decontaminating power. You understand this now, because to take down minerals, you have to have an acidic product with certain chemicals inside that can help you remove these mineral deposits from the car during your mechanical wash, in combination with the chemical power of Purifica. And even at the dilution of 1 to 400, you can see that the first two are already in an alkaline range, meaning above a pH level of 7, giving absolutely no function to decontaminating anymore. Probably maybe nice lubrication going on, but doing decontamination is not what it's doing anymore at these dilutions.
So we have seen during a couple of tests how the acidic stability is being performed here by our legend Giacomo. So now the theoretical part of all the testing and the proving that it's still an acidic product even in extremely high dilutions. I want to thank you, my legend.
You're welcome.
And we'll see each other next time. Let's move on to the practical part of actually applying the product. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We just arrived back from the laboratory or in the studio where Giacomo gave us an explanation about what was going on inside with the calcium tablets. Now the actual practical test where we can see how they will perform. You saw the behavior of the water up front. There is some clarity there, but I think we can improve. So we're going to move to competitor number 1 at a dilution of 1 to 20. It's going to be 1 to 20 for all, and we're going to save Purifica for the last. So the first 4 will be the competitor, and the last one will be Purifica. Now I'm thinking about 2 things. I'm thinking about either spraying it on the surface or spraying it on the mid and rubbing it with the mid. What do you think, Vic? Spray surface, spray on mid? Spray surface. Surface? Okay, there we go. I have to be very careful because I don't want to, don't want to make the other competitor look better than the other competitor. Oh my Lord. The things we have to do, because non-chemistry people always tend to need to know, oh my God, I know everything about pH there is to know. Competitor number 2. Competitor number 3. Something is happening. I'm not sure, but it looks like something is happening. So people, remember, I'm rinsing over-exaggerated because the carrying of these chemicals is surfactants. They make sure that the stuff sticks to the surface, something like this. I'm not a chemist, just a detailer, but rinsing is very important, especially when you go high concentrations. This is 1 to 20. The only reason when we use Purifica in such a high concentration is when there's absolutely a nightmare going on. That's why I'm thoroughly rinsing the products to make sure that there are no surfactants left, because they can also give a distorted result. Might stay a little film of surfactants on there. Moving on to competitor number, which one? Which? 4. Well, it makes a lot more foam than the other ones. And last but not least, Purifica. I mean, serious. Yeah, I mean, seriously, 5 years, unmatched. You can try, but it's not the same. You can give the ingredients to a master chef and then to another guy. It's not going to be the same dish. It's something else. Let's see the complete total. Let's go. We just made competitor number 4 look a lot better because Purifica probably went to side number 4. Woo! That's right. Hashtag acid is the way. Just for argument's sake, I'm gonna make the dilution 1 to 200 Purifica. I'm gonna put it on the other 4 sides, or at least of one of the other 4 sides, to see if we can make an improvement on one of the 4 competitors with a 1 to 200 Purifica solution. To get to 1 to 200, I'm gonna put 2.5 milliliters of Purifica into this bottle. Think you got it? 2.5. Make it more impressive. I'm going to do both, number 1 and 2, because number 1 has windshield wiper and number 2 has more windshield wiper. So number 1 in the left top, there is more, still contamination there. And the only thing I want to see, purely the only thing is want to see if 1 to 200 Purifica can beat those 2. That's the only thing I want to see. I'm gonna do both. Oh yeah! What's number 3 doing? You know what we're going to call this video? Purifica, once and for all. You know, just once and for all, we'll explain it one more time, prove it one more time, and we will only get back to you when there is something out there that can even come close. Acid does not mean it's working. pH does not mean it's working. It's just an analytical measurement scale. Levels of pH have no meaning for power, performance, corrosive, causticity, any of these things. It's just a measurement scale. Analytical. To know if something is acid or alkaline. That's what it's for, not how powerful it is. You see? The video. You see? I rest my case. Drops the mic. One more thing. As you can see, there's no wax. There's nothing there. It's what's been taken off. It might seem like a wax, but there's something being removed. That removal you just saw here. You still see the line of where the windshield wiper was, but you did see the improvement. If this was a wax, it probably would have covered this, right? So, no wax inside, just truth. To prove there's no wax inside, we're going to do another test. On the left side, we're going to apply Purifica. On the right side, the competitor. We're going to rub it, then we're going to rinse it. After the rinse, we will see a performance. That performance we are going to put to the test. We are going to use Veritas, strong solvent, to see if the performance is going down because there should or could be inside a wax. So after the solvent, there should be no difference with Purifica and we should see a diminishing result with the competitor. Let's go. This foams a lot more, but the foam doesn't say anything, of course. So after the original application, we can see that Purifica is performing better. Now comes the actual proof. I want to prove to you that this is pure Veritas pure by just lighting it on fire, but considering I'm surrounded by more dangerous chemicals, that's not a good idea. So we have to take my word upon it. There we go. No wax inside. Hope to give you some clarification and context inside of this amazing acidic product of Labo Cosmetica. Feel free to ask any other questions, drop them down in the comments and let us get back to you with either a new video or with a personal answer, giving you clarification about your question. My name is Reggie Cox. See you next time.
Labo Cosmetica.